Hey friends, Peter Fastiano here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I kind of want to give you a year in review and project what's going to happen with this channel in 2022. Now, if you have been with me for a while, you know last year, 2020, I had around 28, 29 videos. This year, only 13. Next year, I have a projection or a goal of hitting 40. So I'm going from 20 plus videos to 13 this year, 40 next year. So what happened in 2021 that is causing this drop in production? Well, I've been sitting around, I've been thinking about that. And one, it's been a very difficult health year for me as far as a family member, my mother. So it's very difficult for me to actually find time to come in here and do that. Don't feel sorry for me. Life just happens. And then the second thing is my studio. I'm walking into my studio, and over the past year and a half, I've been doing things slowly to the studio to improve lighting, improve sound. I've rearranged my desks, and I've rearranged my background a little bit. But every time I've made a change, I've seemed to be becoming more and more uninspired in my own studio space. So starting in January, I'm going to have a series of gutting my studio and revamping it. And here's where I'm going. Number one, I'm going to start with my sound. Currently, I have moving blankets attached to the wall and the ceiling, and they're black. So every time I walk in here, it feels like I'm walking into a dungeon. I have a window in front of me with blacked out curtains. So I want to basically change the sound and the look of the studio. I'm going to DIY my own sound panels. I currently have 9 built. I'm going to build 9 more. I don't know if I'm going to use them all, but I want to have enough that I can actually sound treat the room so my sound in the video sounds a little bit better, and it's going to brighten up the room so it doesn't feel like I'm walking into a dungeon. That's one. 2, I want to get my tripods and light stands organized. Right now I'm looking at a tripod with my Ninja, a tripod that's my camera's mounted on, a light or a microphone stand, a light stand for my key light. I have my room light. I have a light mounted to the ceiling. I have a tripod again behind me with my backlight. So I have 7 things that are taking up space that are on the ground. And I basically want to clean this up because every time I walk in here, this is also a workstation for me. I have a computer, I have monitors, this is where I edit. And when I do a video, the first thing I do when I walk in here is I get rid of my computer stuff. I drop my 2 monitors to the ground. I move my computer. I have to move out all of the tripods. I have to set up the microphone. So when I walk in to do a video, it probably takes about 10 minutes or so to actually get things set up before I'm actually ready to hit record on the camera. And that in and of itself kind of wears on you. You're like, okay, well, what do I have to do to start the video? I have my script. Now I have to do all this stuff. And it just gets a little bit, I don't know, uninspiring, if that's the word. So I want to clean up the tripods, the light stands, and just figure out a different way that I can just come in, hit a few buttons, and just start rolling. My idea is to get some C stands, one single C stand in the front that's going to have the camera, microphone, and sound recorder. I want to get a Varipole or a Manfrotto pole that stretches across the ceiling that I can actually mount the light dropping down. I also want to get another one behind me so I can actually do hair light, the lights that are going to light up the background as well, and just clean up the floor. I also need to get organized in my sound room. I'm taking a look over here on my left, and this is where the voiceovers are happening. I haven't done many voiceovers, but I'm doing some production work now. And some of that production work requires a sound studio. So I want to clean this place up as well so I can just get in there and do some voiceovers. I also want to make sure that I get everything organized with my cables, batteries, other individual tripods, clamps, magic arms, gels, just all of my junk cleaned up. So when I walk into the room, it's an enjoyable place to go, and I'm not banging into stuff. I'm not worried about tripping over any cords, moving my editing station someplace else. So this ends up being a place that I want to come, that I'm going to feel inspired to actually be here and produce videos for my audience. So that's kind of where I'm at as of right now. Wanted to produce this video today just to let you guys know that this will be my last video of the year, which I believe takes me to 14. If you are new to the channel and this sounds like something that you're going to want to follow, go ahead and consider subscribing and turn on that bell notification. So starting in January, when I start cranking these videos out, you can follow along. So I think that's all I have for you for this year. I hope your year was much better than my year. Not that my year was bad, but I'm looking forward to 2022 and see what I can actually produce. Be safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you guys next year. Bye.